So I'm talking to you today about phase 1 of P90X2. I'm at the very end of week 4, which is the recovery week of phase 1. And so far, I absolutely love it. It's a great workout program. Like I said, I still have 2 phases to go. Before I really get started, I did want to show you and prove to you that I am filling out my workout sheets for all the workouts. And I've mentioned this before, but it is such a great idea. If you have workout sheets, make sure you fill them out. Because if you don't know what you did last time, how are you going to know what to do this time? And I'm talking about weight that you used or reps that you did, so that you can try to push yourself to do more, or maybe you needed to up that weight this time. So if you write it down, you'll know all that information, and you won't waste the time or waste that workout not doing it the right way. So I want to show you that I've been filling it out, and I've really been able to improve in a lot of the exercises from week 1 to week 3. So I just want to show you that real quick. But anyways, P90X2, let's start with the warm-ups. They are a little bit longer than in P90X. You still get warmed out and you still get stretched out. The stretches are all new stretches. You're still doing the same muscles, but just different ones, so that's cool. Something new to do. Something that they've added into the warm-ups that I really like is the foam rolling. It took really until after that first week to really feel the difference that it was making and understand how to use the foam roller properly. But once I did, like I said, I really enjoy using it, and I noticed the difference that it's making in the soreness that I'm having in my muscles, the tension that I'm having. It is so much less than it was before. I'm basically giving myself a massage each and every day. Now, in the warm-ups, they only do it for about 3 to 4 minutes. And a lot of times that's not quite enough to hit all your areas that you need to. Your legs, your arms, your pecs, your back, whatever it is that you really need to work on. It doesn't quite give you enough time. So Tony tells you right there in the video to, hey, stop the video, pause the video, and continue with your foam rolling. And then once you're done with that, then come back and continue with the workout. So I have had to do that a couple of times, and I really would advise you to do that as well. Don't just rush through the foam rolling just to get it done, or else you're not doing yourself any good. So that's just an addition from P90X that I really like. Then at the end, when you're doing your cool down, you still do your stretching to cool down, but for all the ones that I've done so far, the stretching involves using the stability ball. So you're still stretching out those same muscles, but you're doing, different, cool, new, different ways of doing it. So it's just nice to see, using different ways to do it, since you kind of get bored doing the same thing over and over. So that's something else that's new. There are a few new stretches in the cool down as well. But phase 1, it is called the foundation phase, so of course it really focuses on your foundation, which a lot of it is your core. And let me tell you, my core, just from the beginning till now, I can tell a huge difference. I can see the difference, and I can feel the difference. I can see the differences, and I have a few more cuts and lines in my abdominal area, so I'm getting that six-pack. I'm not quite there, but I'm getting there. And that's only through the first 3-4 weeks. And I can feel it even more. I am so much stronger in my core than I was before. And I can tell that just by some of the exercises that I'm doing. Let's take, for example, one of them is called a Russian twist. When I first started, I was doing 16 of them. I'm not going to explain exactly what it is, but I was doing 16 of them with a 10-pound weight. And then week 3, I was doing 28 of them with a 15-pound weight. So I was doing 12 more with 5 extra pounds in just 3 weeks. So that's just one example. Like I said, I am feeling my core get stronger every single day. And that is such a good feeling because when you have a strong core, you are less prone to injure yourself because it's what you use your core for just about anything you ever do. You know, when you're out in the real world, you know, and you're at your job doing stuff, you know, if you have to pick stuff up, put it on a shelf, or, you know, carry stuff from one area to another, you know, you really have to use your core. So when you have a weak core, you're more likely to injure yourself doing those types of things. So, like I said, my core is getting really strong through this so far. I'm loving it, and hopefully I just continue to see the improvements. Now, having the addition of balancing while you're doing exercises is is fantastic. I love it. You know, I'm not just doing a bicep curl and I'm not just doing, you know, tricep kickbacks, but I'm doing them while balancing. So I'm still using the same amount of weight that I was before. But in one exercise, I'm not just doing, you know, one muscle at a time. I'm doing a bicep curl while balancing in Warrior 3, which is you're basically balancing on one leg in a certain form. I'm not going to really get up and show you now. Um, but I'm then having to engage my entire core to keep myself balanced while doing that bicep curl. So I'm adding in tons of other muscles in just one exercise. So you're getting so much more out of that same amount of time that you were before. So I absolutely love the addition of the balancing part to it with using, you know, you're bouncing on one leg, your stability balls, and your medicine balls. It's just a great addition to the program that wasn't in P90X. Um, so if you can't tell, I love this program so far. I'm only through phase 1, but I am seeing great results. I'm seeing great benefits from it. And I can't wait for the next phase to get started. I start Monday on phase 2, which is the strength phase. So it'll really focus on strengthening all aspects of the body, along with I get to add in the Ab Ripper X2 3 times a week instead of just one. So hopefully that'll help get that six-pack a little bit quicker. But I can't wait for it, and I can't wait to be able to tell you about it. So don't forget to keep checking in on updates on phase 2. I haven't decided yet if I'll do one mid-phase. Probably not. I'll probably wait till the end of phase 2 and then update you on that. But check back just in case I do it a little early. So there you go. There's my update and review on phase 1. Any other questions or you're not sure about something, ask me and I'll see if I can answer your question. So until later, adios.